I trust each and every one of you is having a productive Friday morning. Today we'll be talking a little bit about the Reggae Boyz squad for the upcoming encounter against the United States. Let me know how you guys feel about this squad that was fielded. I have gone through it a number of times. I've seen the comments as well. I decided to take a step back and allow everyone else to review the squad before I actually gave an opinion on it. Now, if you are here with us for the first time, please remember, like, share, and subscribe. Shout out to my sponsors, Quick Link Shipping, RS Sports Store, and CSA Shop. They've been with us since day one. And for the latest kit, Reggae Boy jersey, you name it, RS Sports Store has you covered. You can follow them on Instagram at RS Sports Store. We know the English Premier League is beginning to heat up as well. They have special promos on tracksuits over by RS Sports Store. So don't forget to check them out, guys. As I said, as soon as you hop on, hit the like button as well. The more likes this video has, the better the algorithm for YouTube viewers. And the next thing, a very interesting fact, at least 70% of the persons who view my videos don't subscribe. So guys, please remember to subscribe to the channel. We are just under 50 subscribers away from 4,000 subscribers. All right, so let's keep those subscriptions going up. But first and foremost, let me know what you guys think of the squad. Hop in the comment section, share your views. Are you impressed? Are you not impressed? Some familiar names there, but again, squad has never been a problem when it comes down to Jamaica football team. I have for the squad the goalkeepers Andre Blake, Dylan Barnes, Dennis Taylor, Damian Lowe. In defense, Adrian Mariappa, Liam Moore back from injury, Ethan Pinnock, who hopped off injured the other day for Brentford, Alvis Powell, O'Neill Fisher, Kemar Lawrence, Javane Brown, Daniel Johnson, Devon Williams, Javon Watson, who's Haka. Haka is back in the team. Haka is back in the team, which is good to see from my point of view. But some will say he's the only weak link in this team. That's what's been trending for the past week or so. People have said Haka shouldn't be in the team. So interesting to see how that plays out. He came on the last time and he did a job for Theodore Whitmore. Obviously, Theodore Whitmore wants some warriors in his team, and he hasn't been getting that from the other guys. And as such, he reached out to Haka, who rested his music career. Good night from PNG. Welcome, Valea. Welcome. It's always good to have you here. Remember, hit the like button as soon as you hop on, folks. As I said, we're at Javon Watson, Bobby Reed, Junior Fleming, Kemar Roof, Jamal Lowe, Tyreek McGee, Michael Antonio, Javon East, Shamar Nicholson, and Andre Gray, which is quite an attacking setup. We're seeing Jamal Lowe, he's back in the team. Interesting to see there. Theodore Whitmore seems to be sticking to his trusted defenders. Amari Bell misses out. Kahim Paris, he's been creating a storm over there in Europe. 8 games, 4 goals from midfield, and his name was buzzing about as well. Unfortunately, he isn't a part of the setup this time. And just to take a step away from the Reggae Boyz squad for a minute, for those who have been forming opinion of the Joshan Anglin situation, remember, it's innocent until proven guilty. All right, I won't delve too much into that because it's not my place. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a police officer. So it's not my place to say, but it's innocent until proven guilty. So until everything is put forward and they arrive at a verdict, let's just assume he's innocent, okay? Yeah, very good young footballer. Just sad to see the situation that is playing out in front of us right now. But again, folks, let's not jump to conclusion too quickly. We hope it isn't as it is reported. Because if it is, then it spells only bad news for him, someone who has been given a second chance at life, as they like to put it. But back over to the squad, Jadine White, he misses out as well, young goalkeeper out of Jamaica, who we have high hopes for the future. The Jamaica Premier League is up and running. It's in full flight, really. Some fantastic goals coming out of it, some really good players shining through the dark clouds over Jamaican football, but we don't see any of them in here which is it's somewhat disappointing, and I can see why some people are of the opinion that Haka shouldn't be in the squad because of the level that the Jamaican Football League or the Red Stripe Premier League is being played at now, and the quality of players that are shining in the league. So again, let me know what you guys think of the squad. Can this squad compete with the United States of America? I can't help but notice it's a very top-heavy squad. Andre Gray comes back in. He's been good since the last international break where he missed out. Shamar Nicholson, he had an injury to his jaw. Yeah, he had an injury to his jaw a few days ago. He's been wearing a mask since. He's been wearing one of those masks that we saw, similar to Granit Xhaka playing in last year, and a number of players have played in it before. But again, Shamar Nicholson is back in. Seems to be our most prolific striker, regardless of the names we bring in. Javon East, again, he's expected to be there or thereabout. Tyreek McGee, rave remarks coming for Tyreek McGee earlier in the week, indicating that he's one of the best young midfielders in the Caribbean, and if utilized properly, he has so much to give to the national program. So I'm hoping to see Tyreek McGee get on the pitch a little bit more. When he does get out there, he shows that tad bit of maturity. His decision making oftentimes spot on, and I think most of the time, 90% of the times, that little bit of creativity is what the team is lacking. Next notable omission from this one that I'm pretty sure everyone noticed as well. So one of our top midfielders, he isn't in the form of. Anybody in the comment section? Nobody? Let's see. No, let's see, folks. Nobody in the comment section. No. All right. So I don't see Ravel Morrison in there as well. So I don't see Ravel Morrison in there. Man of God. yeah. So I don't see Ravel Morrison in there. So again, an argument has also been made for Nico Brett, who's been roasting the USL, but we still can't see him in the national setup. So there are a number of names that aren't in there for whatever reason, for injuries, or they just weren't selected because they aren't the preferred player of choice for the coach. But we just have to keep our fingers crossed. This team will be rotating, it'll be chopping, it'll be changing throughout the term of the qualification process, and at the end we probably won't ever see Jamaica's best 11, as I've said in a previous video, because the coach constantly changes things. It's difficult for us to get some bit of momentum or chemistry going when the team is constantly being changed. He's opted to stay with his defenders: O'Neill Fisher, Alvas Powell, Liam Moore, Ethan Pinnock, Damian Lowe, Mariappa. They're oftentimes chosen in the national setup. So I'm assuming he's trying to get the defensive side of it right, and then building from there on. But the players have never been the problem. The coach generally doesn't know how to use the players at his disposal, and I hope it's a different situation or a different scenario this time around. The United States players, they've had some issues with their coach. Last time around, Weston McKinney was sent from the US training camp. Christian Pulisic, he came out once as well and said the players basically aren't utilized properly. So again, it's not all rosy in the United States soccer camp. So we can capitalize on that. I love to say football is played both on the field and off the field. And if there are issues off the field, then oftentimes it is reflected on the field of play as well. So let's see if Theodore Whitmore and the Reggae Boyz, this squad that he's named, can capitalize on what's happening over there in the United States camp. Let's see if we can get a result. We want to get our first victory on the board, our first 3 points, but it will be a tough ask. But I trust these players who we have at our disposal. They can get the job done. Leon Bailey came on 20-minute cameo the other day. He was spectacular, but he limped off injured, so he won't be available for that game as well. So we can understand his exclusion. I know whenever Leon Bailey is fit, he'll be out there running for the Reggae Boyz team. But again, share your views in the comment section, folks. Let me know what you think of the squad. Can this squad compete? Are you confident going into the international break that we can get our first 3 points on the board and push it even as far as to say or 6 points from this international break? Share your views. It's always appreciated what the viewers have to say. Like, share, subscribe. As always, Naranda Brown here from Halftime TV saying until next time, let's go Reggae Boyz. Let's see what you guys have for us next week.